right, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Chicano Studies Research Center. My name is Lisette Guerra, and I'm the librarian here. We are so happy today to be hosting Christopher's exhibition, You Found Me. We are very lucky to have found him, actually, and he has been instrumental in the success and the growth of the center since 2010, when he started as a Getty intern, and we've hooked him ever since. You know, we've kept him here. To date, he's helped us process numerous digital assets that we hold here, including the Yolanda Redder Vargas collection of orphan photographs, and the Oscar Castillo photograph collection, and a little bit of Patsy Valdez, and just so many others.
Yes.
And now he is currently working on one of our largest digital assets, which is the photographic portion of the La Raza newspaper, magazine, and records. La Raza was a magazine in the 1960s and 1970s, and it's about 25,000 images, and he can still see,
yes.
but he's been really great about digitizing everything. We are very grateful to him for his support, and are very happy to now be highlighting his work outside of the center, for which he deserves a lot of merit. So congratulations. And I will let Chris talk about his show and
Yes.
the ideas behind it.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to use the mic because I would project, but my voice is a little messed up right now. So, yeah, so this has been an undertaking for the last maybe 7 years. Sorry, I'm going to get emotional. This project's been it's been a heartbreaking project, but sorry. A lot of the photographs in this project they're supposed to showcase, you know, the problems I've dealt with for almost 10 years. You know, getting out of dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression can take a lot out of you, and this project and this body of work has been it's been a struggle. I mean, I was trying to showcase, you know, feelings of, you know, anxiety and depression and sadness, and you know, each photograph in this collection is all representative of, you know, things I've went through in my life. You know, starting with the Padilla family in 2006, that was a part of the Getty student project, and from there, I just been continuously photographing shopping carts. At first, I didn't understand why, until I had this, about maybe 2 years ago, I had a, you know, what you would call like mental breakdown and physical breakdown, and so I decided to really go to therapy and figure out, hey, what was going on with it, and I learned a lot in the last 2 years about myself, you know, and the work I've been doing, and to me this is like a reflection of the last 2 years. I'm sorry, I just don't mind me. Just emotional mess right now, but this project and this show means a lot to me because I want to showcase that, you know, you're not the only people, you know, I'm not the only one who's ever dealt with something like this, and you know, and that it's okay to showcase that, you know, we all have feelings, we all have good days, bad days, and that it's about being relatable, and that's what the work was essentially, was that I wanted to be that everybody can relate to it in some kind of capacity, in some kind of way, you know. And for me, trying to showcase and trying to it? It's just hard, sorry. But it's just taken a long time to get here. You know, after going through East LA College and then going to CalArts, you know, this has been, I mean, I'm so grateful to have this work here and, you know, working with the UCLA Chicano Research Library, but, you know, you kind of, I've been kind of so in this exhibition mode that I haven't really sat down and really take it all in and realize what this all meant to me. I mean, again, all these images, and each images kind of represent a different part of my life. And even the images outside, I mean, I was blown away with all the submissions that other people gave me, you know, who were all in my life in some different way, you know, in my past or present, and possibly future. You know, they sent me their versions of shopping carts because they thought of me, and that was like, that meant so much because, you know, they were outside and they'll send me a text and say, hey, I saw this shopping cart and I thought of you. And to me, that was like, I did my job, because now people will see shopping carts and think that they're just not they're not only just these inanimate objects, but they're also, they could see people, they could see other things that are, you know, that mean more, you know. Originally, when this project was coming about, these images, you know, some people were telling me that they're political and they're supposed to be about Chicano identity and this, and I would always, you know, say, you know, that's one point that it could be, but for me, these images more about loneliness and for me, and these were just my representations of what I thought these shopping carts are doing. I mean, I cannot go anywhere now and not see a shopping cart, and I'm like, oh, they're just following me. But at first I thought they were people, you know, I used to name them too, but now they're just, you know, they're different. I mean, for example, like that one right here, I think, yeah, I shot this in Denver, and I thought there's some humor behind it, but there's also some sadness, you know. There's this cart in the middle of a parking lot, you know, and it seems like he's trying to fit in, and there was a part of me that was always trying to fit in, and I've never really got to, you know, I think to this day I don't really feel like I fit in a lot. So, and I think that's good, because, you know, you want to kind of stand out and be yourself. And going back to like doing therapy and everything, I realized that it's okay to be yourself, and it's okay to be different, and it's okay to just, you know, be emotional. I'm sorry. It's the first time I'm really showcasing my emotions, because I'm always so hard, and it feels good to just let it all out. That's why I want the images to, I mean, when you see the images, you can see that, you know, there's a lot of emotion behind it, and you can really feel it too. I mean, even the Instagram images on this side, I've kind of shot a lot of with just the camera phone, but there's still a lot about that loneliness and sadness. But I don't have much sadness anymore. It's just trying to. It's always about more. I think now just finding a place to fit in, whereas the older and the larger print's more about just loneliness and sadness and trying to find a way to articulate how you feel. So I think these are, for me, doing art has always been the best medium and therapy to really articulate what I feel. Because sometimes I can't just, you know, talk to everybody and say, oh, well, this is how I feel every day. But I think with art and painting and sculpture and poetry and all the arts in general, that you can really really say what you feel and leave a lasting impression. But I also feel, yeah, it's just been a long journey to get here, and I'm really happy and proud of myself and with all the people in my life. So I don't know what more to say, so I'm sorry. I just hope that everybody enjoys the work, and if you have questions, you know, just feel free to ask, and go ahead and check out the other work outside in the vitrine, because there's a lot of like not students, but people who submitted their versions of shopping carts. And feel free for the reception outside. There's free wine, which is always a good thing. Cookies, treats. Yeah, and then check out the library here too, because I think without this library, I wouldn't have got the other education I got here too, which is, you know, learning more about not just being about Chicano, but just more about identity and who you really are, about yourself too. Because I mean, I've taken classes other places, but working here, I think just working here and doing your own research was really beneficial. So I think that's all I could say for now. So thank you for coming.